I am confused about desires. In the morning chant, there is a line that says, grant desires and liberation. I thought having desires, wants, expectations brought pain. Yet, without desires, how do we know what we should pursue? I think I mentioned something last night also about it. There's nothing wrong in having desires. Desires should not create problems to you. Desire to free yourself from the problem-making desires is a good desire. There's nothing wrong in it. Wanting to be a good person is a desire. But by being a good person, you're good to you and to others also. You don't create problem to anybody. So, it is those desires that you are fulfill our desires, not personal, egoistic, individual desires. Even there, yes, you can ask for desires. Even your personal desires can get fulfilled if you really ask for it, if you are sincere. But you may not be asking the right kind of things. You ask it, you get it. But where is the guarantee that will help you always? So sometimes when you do not know whether your desires are going to help you or not, better not to ask. Make sure every desire is going to bring some benefit to you and to others. That's why sometimes even a mother doesn't give everything that the child cries for. If she knows that the child is going to get hurt, the mother will say no. But if you still insist, and if she gives it to you, you'll get hurt. So here, the prayer to fulfill the desires and ultimately liberation means desires to make me a better person, a desireless person, to free myself from this bondage. In one sense, yes, all kinds of desires, expectations bring pain, no doubt. That's why even with God, do not have desires. But it's very hard to live without desires. So, the only alternative is, all right, sir, this is my desire. I still don't know whether it is right or wrong. If it's going to be helpful to me, give it to me. If not, please don't give it. And I will understand, I will accept that. That should be our prayer. Not that I have to get what all I want. Appeal to God. God, I think I like it. But if you think it's no good, okay. You are the final authority. The underwriter's lab. Is it not underwriters? I made it, but the lab should put a seal, US approved, UL approved. So, like your underwriter's approval, there is an overwriter approval there. Ultimate authority is God. If He approves, all right. If you don't get it, maybe He didn't want me to have it. I accept it. That kind of desire will never bother you. Sometimes in meditation I have experiences that are unfamiliar and my initial reaction is fear. This fear prevents me from going deeper into meditation, which is what I want to do. How do I overcome this? P.S. Dear sweet Gurudev, I have loved you from afar for 15 years and I will love you forever. For how many more years? Thank you. Yes, this is a big problem in the case of many practitioners. The fear of the unknown. If you know what will normally happen, what do you expect to happen, then when it happens, you say, oh, that's good. You get encouraged. But if you do not know, you get discouraged, you get into a fear. So when you get into a practice, at least an idea, what symptoms you will face, what kind of visions you might get, what kind of experience. Then when that happens, you don't have to be afraid of. In fact, sometimes when they say these things, oh, I sit for 5 minutes, and I thought I finished in 5 minutes, but all of a sudden an hour and a half went by. Sometimes they say, oh, I feel like I'm going out of my body. Sometimes I see lights, I hear sounds. So when I hear something like that, I give up. On the other hand, it should be a joyful thing. People who know what's going to happen will be happy about your experiences. So when you have something like that, no harm in speaking to other people who are involved in that, who practices like that, or some other person whom you have confidence in and whom you think might have gone that way, and say, this is what I experienced. Is it all right? Then they will tell you, yes. Instead of getting frightened of it. And that is the very reason why you always keep a personal guide whom you can easily approach. And nowadays, in this modern age, there are even telephones. Call them. Make use of the modern facilities. How many people from all over the world call us sometimes? This is what's happening. I don't know what is it. And a word from us, now I am comfortable. I don't have to be afraid of. So it's common. Keep somebody to guide you, help you. So the purpose of religion is to know your own essential nature and to see the whole world as that. Then you become part of the whole. You begin to love everything and everybody as you would love yourself. All the rest is not essential teachings. reincarnation or karma theory. It's all, yes, there's truth in it, no doubt, but it's not important. That's what I'm trying to present here. The most important thing is religion, to get back to your original nature. Religion means to get back. You seem to be identifying yourself as this and that and that and that. Now it's time for you to identify yourself as the pure spirit, pure I, the image of God. Know thyself, is what they say. I have some experience in both the Zen tradition and the yoga tradition, but I am still unclear about which to follow. Just because we have some experience in both. If you have full experience in one, you will understand the other one also is the same. See? A little bit is always dangerous. Get full experience in Zen, then I'll guarantee you that you have got full experience in yoga. The halfway house is always dangerous. Because essentially there's no difference at all. Their goal is the same, teaching is the same, presentations may vary. That's all. The same thing with Judaism also. Since the past so many years, almost 14, 15 years, myself and Rabbi Gelberman, every year annually we meet and give talk. And he titles that the Swami and Rabbi dialogue. A lot of people come. They hear me and hear him, and then ultimately, we don't see any difference. The Rabbi said the same thing what you said. And you said what the Rabbi said. It's very true. The principles are the same. Superficially, yes, there should be differences. So that one day you can go to your temple, another day you go to your synagogue, a third day you can go to... See, that is the beauty in yoga will, for example. We have almost all days festivities. We never miss anything. Ramzan, Christmas, Vesak, Buddha Jayanti, Hindu, Ramanavami, Krishnashtami. We never miss anything because we celebrate everything. We don't lose anything. And nice prasads every day. If you are only a Hindu, only Ramanavami, Krishnashtami, that is all. You miss Christmas greetings, Christmas cards, Christmas trees. You miss Hanukkah. We belong to everything and everybody. And everything belongs to us. Enjoy all the festivities. There's nothing wrong in it. Don't have to confine yourself to one thing. Then you miss a lot. Yeah, the other day when we were celebrating Christmas, somebody was, my goodness, are there any more festivities to add on? You seem to be enjoying everything. So why not? We belong to the whole world. So who knows? When you go up, maybe Jesus might be busy somewhere, you might be coming across Buddha, you'll say, hey, come on, I know you celebrate Buddhism also. Otherwise, oh, you are a Jesus follower? Sorry, he is not available now. Be a friend of everybody, you'll be treated wherever you go. What is the program now?
Scheduled for a break right now.
Hmm?
We're scheduled for a break right now. And the ecumenical service should be starting now.
Would you like to bring some hammer? To break. Okay, I'll see if there's anything in my part. How can I stay most open? Shalom. Okay, my path is Jewish tradition. How can I stay most open to IYI? No problem at all. You can be a good Jew, follow the 10 Commandments, you are a yogi. If you don't feel comfortable, if your faith is against and you are standing on the head, stand on your feet. Recite a few of our chants and prayers. Thank you. Your humor is delightful. Well, too much of humor also means you have to go to your doctor then. Dear Swami, is it possible to consider myself basically a Christian and receive a mantra from you? I am torn between following Christianity and you. What do you advise? No, you be a Christian. And if you still want to repeat a mantra, I'll give you a Christian mantra. No problem. And if you still like to see me as one of the servants of Jesus, accept me as it. I'm his older brother, 4 days before, but still if you want... You can treat me as one of his servants. And he is no more, so I can pass it on to you. Could you help me to understand and wipe off the guilt feeling of the past? Forget about the past. Past is past. And the future is not in your hands. Think of the golden present. The book available still? Sold out? See, you missed the golden present. This I have said already in my other questions. I've been coming to the retreat for a long time. Each time I hear you, I feel inspired. How can I keep you with me all year? Think that you are always in a retreat. Remember the teachings. Then you are having me and the entire retreat in your heart always. Because this is only a sample. Don't think that this is all the retreat, no more. You can carry the retreat with you. You can keep it always with you. Then you will never miss it.